Test. Hi, test. Hello. Does this work? Is this working? Hello, hello, hello. Test, test, test.
Test. Hi, test. Hello.
Okay, so you're working on YouTube. Let's see if it's working in Patreon.
Test. Hi.
All right.
So you're working on YouTube.
Yes. Okay. We are good. All right. Okay. So you can comment on like in the YouTube video or on Patreon. It's up to you guys. I will have both open. Let me just open both of them. So if you're here, then you probably just saw that this is going to be a patron only Google, Heather's happy hour. Let's see. All right, so that's open. And how do I open the other thing? Oh, wait, actually. Yeah, and as I said on my live stream that I just did on my channel for everybody, I don't really know what I'm going to say because it's just like a feeling right now, and I just want to try to put that into words, and I never really know how to do that. I wrote some like preliminary notes down to see if like, I don't know, that would help me figure out what I'm trying to say here. But okay, hold on. This is annoyingly complicated. Why is this so complicated? Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Yes. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I don't even know. This might take a while, okay? Just so you guys know, this might take a while. This might be bear with me. Try to give you I'll try to make this a quick one, or at least try to like communicate what I'm thinking as fast as I can. So, okay, here we go. This is so annoying. How come this isn't working? Okay, I think I'm working now. All right, so let's see. How do I explain this? I don't even know. Basically, I'm feeling like super, super overwhelmed. I mean, it's one of those things where I just want to like the idea of giving up is just so tempting right now. Like I just don't even want to, I don't know. Like it's like that bad, I guess. Hold on, let me close the windows for a second. Sorry. Hey. I guess the significant thing is that, you know, Sharespark TV is going really, really well. There's a lot of potential there, and I know it's going to work. I think out of all the things I've done on my entrepreneurial journey, this is the thing that, like, I've never been more confident in something working. And that's just not like with my ideas, but even ideas that have been pitched to me and ideas I've like heard of just over the past year and a half of my entrepreneurial journey. Like I feel really good about Sharespark TV. And I feel like Tom and I have done 3 episodes now. And you know, like every single time we feel just amazing after. It's like it's proof of concept that people are responding to it. It's proof of concept that we make a great team and that this comes naturally to us. There's a lot of things there that you know, that are just all wonderful, good things. The thing is, And I feel bad. I feel bad like not talking to Tom about this, but I think that's part of the issue is that like I've never had a partner this whole time. And Tom is the best partner I could ever ask for. He's also the best friend that I like wish I've had since like forever. You know, I feel like I could tell him anything. I feel like he would know exactly what to say. It's not that I don't want to confide in him. So Tom, I don't know if you watch this because you end up signing up as one of my patrons, please like don't take offense to this at all. But the thing is like I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I don't want to worry you. You know, when it comes to Sharespark TV, it is our thing. But Sharespark Media is my thing. You know, like HeatherJustCreate is my thing. My problems are my thing. And I don't the only person who could solve my problems is me. That's it. So if I vent to you, if I confide in you, it would be pointless. It would just weigh heavy on you. It would make you worry. And I've seen this time and time again, especially during the first year of my entrepreneurial journey. It's like, you know, I'll go to a friend, a colleague, my family even, and tell them about what's on my mind, what's troubling me and what I'm thinking about. And then it's nothing but like all it does is worry them. All it does is like, you know, worry is not productive. Feeling anxiety, like all of these things are normal, and I've come to realize that. But I don't want to have to unnecessarily add that to somebody. Like I don't want to have somebody feel that way when it just seems selfish. It just seems selfish when like no one no one is going to solve my problem for me, you know? So that's why I don't want to go to Tom with how I'm feeling right now, even though I feel like I should, but I think that's just like the selfish part of me that maybe not the selfish part of me, but the human part of me that like would love to confide in just another human being. But I don't know. Like when it comes down to it, I am still super effing broke, you know, and like I don't know, I can't even talk. How do I explain this? Explain yourself, use your words. All right, so let's start with like the obvious, okay? Sharespark TV debuted last week. So I went to Indio on Monday. Tom lives about 120 miles away from me. So this is like a 2.5 hour drive. So I went all the way over there, stayed there till Friday, then came back to Long Beach. And then it was Ignis's going away / birthday. So on Saturday, I went to San Diego to celebrate with him. Came back from San Diego on Sunday, went back to Indio on Monday, did Sharespark TV yesterday, came back to Indio today, this morning at like 6 in the morning, was stuck in traffic for freaking 3 hours. And now I gotta go back. The reason why I came back was because Ignis is moving out of his apartment since he's going on his year-long trip, and he's giving me his couch, which a huge reason why I'm getting the couch is because I anticipate Tom like staying over here more often. And like the couch that we have is like teeny tiny, and he's, you know, at his house I have like a whole bedroom and bathroom and all this. So I was like, the least I can do is freaking upgrade the couch. Like the couch needs an upgrade anyway. So Ignis is coming later tonight so he can give me the couch. So that's why I had to come back here, because there's no one else. Pranka, my roommate, isn't here to open the door. Then I got to go back to India tomorrow morning because Sharespark TV is again on Thursday evening, and then I come back to Long Beach on Friday. And obviously this whole like back and forth to San Diego and having to get the couch is not part of what the routine is going to be moving forward when it comes to Sharespark TV. And the drive is like not, I love driving. Okay. The first week was great, but because it's like, it's pretty much I'm spending 2 hours on the road every day, and like being in traffic today and like Sunday, okay, like after Sunday, I was destroyed. I was so tired. I was exhausted. And so there went the whole day. I didn't do crap. And then today we slept at probably like 11. I woke up at 5:30 and I was like, I have so much to do. It's not even funny. And like after our or Sharespark TV yesterday, I feel so bad because Tom is like so just incredible and so enthusiastic. And like the first thing he said after we'd signed off the stream was like something like, I wish, I don't know what he said, something like is it would be cool to bottle up the excitement that we felt after the first episode and feel that every time. And I felt like he felt that, but I didn't. And it's not because the show didn't go well, but it's just this stuff is weighing on me, and I this is what I'm saying. Like I don't want my emotions and like what's going on in my head to affect anybody else, especially someone who's like new to this, like I don't know. So anyway, when I woke up this morning, got on the road, came over to Long Beach and was stuck in traffic for 3 hours, like I had so much to do today because another thing after the stream yesterday is I haven't promoted Sharespark TV at all. Really, right now, the audience that is tuning in is my audience that I've built on Facebook, a majority. There are some people who have moved on from my YouTube channel to Facebook, but that's minimal. I would say a handful of people. It's not like 100 people went over. Right now, it's really just like mostly my Facebook followers and maybe just people who have discovered my channel from things that I've shared, like on the ADHD page, on the Long Beach page. Like, I've gathered like, I don't know, 230 followers on Facebook and a few more people on Sharespark Media's Facebook. Really, a bulk of those people are the same people. And one of the things that Tom was saying yesterday, and I totally agree with him, was like, it'd be great to have an audience of at least double digits that tunes in live. And I know I can make that happen. It's not going to be him because he has a full-time job. This is up to me to be able to promote. And I know exactly how to do it. It's not that, it's not that I don't know how to do it or I wish he could help me or anything like that. It's not that. The reason why I haven't promoted it yet was, one, I needed proof of concept. I wanted to see if this could work. That's done. Two, I wanted to see if Tom and I could work, and we can, and it like nothing but good things there. So check. But the reason now, the reason why I think I'm not promoting it is it's the point of no return. Like once you promote it and once it's out there for opportunity and potential of digital media, that is going to be a lot of stuff for me to do, like every day and every night. And I'm not ready to do it. Not that I don't want to do it, but there's no guarantee for money right now for me to do that. And like, I don't know. It's a lot of things. It's like, it all looks good, I could vlog more and that'll bring in money. I could push Patreon more and that'll bring in money. I can get more clients and that can bring in money. I could push Sharespark TV and that can bring in money. None of it is guaranteed. And like, I think the reason why it's hitting me so hard right now is because now there's another person involved. And I know, like, I don't know, I feel so bad, Tom, if you end up watching this, because I just know you're going to feel so guilty about it. But like, it's not you. It's not that I don't believe in this. And, you know, it's all wonderful, good things. But it's like, I've literally been shuffling this whole time. Like, there's no guaranteed paycheck to cover basic expenses, you know, and I can't shuffle if I start the Sharespark TV stuff because there's no time. There's not gonna be any time. And like, it's not like jealousy. I don't feel jealous, but Tom is in a great spot financially. He has a salary, his benefits. I mean, he's freaking set. And it makes me sad that I'm the bottleneck and I'm the one who's holding us back. But he doesn't have to worry about things that I have to worry about. And it just makes me wish I couldn't be doing Sharespark TV would not exist if I hadn't gone through this whole journey. Okay. So everything has contributed to this. But at the same time, like, it would have been so awesome if Sharespark TV had happened last year when I had more money saved up, you know, and all this effort that I put into things was put into Sharespark instead, because then I know, you know, a year into Sharespark TV and putting time and energy into it, it would have been a thing that would have been giving me a steady income, right? And like, that's just not where it is right now. And I can't half ass. I can't, like, you know, I can half promote it, or I can only do this and this. Like, I don't have to do everything. Like, I don't know how to do that. I can't just like only do half. I'm either all in or I shut down and just I'm like buried in being overwhelmed. So uh yeah, like, you know, after our post meeting after the stream yesterday, like, I felt bad. I just felt guilty that I wasn't promoting it. And I told him, I was like, okay, for real, for Thursday, I'll promote it. You know, like, yeah, you're right. Like, let's get the show on the road. You know, like, we've proved everything we've needed to prove. There's nothing else really that we're waiting on. And in order to take the next step, we need to promote it. Like, we need to get the word out. Uh, but it's like, I have to do that. And like, I just don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't have the money to do that. You know, like, I don't have a paycheck coming in. And in order to do that, it's like a lot of hours. And I have ADHD. It's hard for me to switch gears, like, to go from client to client to client. And like, right now, that's what it is. It's like, I'm having to, like, all of my clients are creative projects. So for me to switch gears between all of it is like exhausting, you know? And then like, my channel is at an all-time low in terms of views, which you know, I don't care. I I never started this YouTube channel in order to get followers for my brand. You know, it was always one, as a way for me to look back and reflect, and two, as a way for me to share my story. You know, like I don't care if the followers come, but like also if if I don't continue creating content on there, then that's like just missed opportunities. You know, that's like people that are not subscribing. That's people who are not, like, I'm not, there's a good thing happening. And if I don't share it, then no one knows about it, you know? I don't know, man. Like, what else did I write here? Yeah. Okay. The first thing I wrote in my notes was something isn't working. Oh, yeah. And by the way, like, just to top everything off, was I left my charger for my laptop at Tom's. I think I left it in his classroom. And then my laptop was about to die like an hour ago. I was supposed to go live at 5 p.m. for you guys and then go back on Heather's happy hour at 6, but I left my charger and didn't have a charger. So I told Tom, I was like, I think I left my charger there. And he's like, well, Best Buy has a return policy that's like no questions asked. So I had to go run to Best Buy, go buy a freaking $80 charger. And like, I don't know, that to me just was like the nail in the coffin. You know, it was like, all right, this isn't working. Like I can't do this. It's not sustainable. And I know I'm telling myself, okay, the drive, I didn't have to do those 2 extra drives where I'm driving like what, 20, 240, like 500 miles. Like I didn't have to do 500 miles of driving. That was because, like, you know, it was Ignis's birthday and now he's dropping off the couch. So it won't be like that. But it's like I feel so displaced. I don't have a home. I don't have a workspace. It's like I'm just living, like I'm living out of my suitcase right now, you know, and it's like this is the worst thing. This is the worst thing for someone with ADHD, is like, not only am I having to switch gears for work projects, but I'm switching gears for just like life, you know, like, and I tried to, Tom has just been so helpful. I'm like, you know, is this weird that I'm leaving stuff at your place? You know, like I was going to be like, okay, I'm going to leave a toothbrush, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take the bottom drawer. Are you okay with that? Like, so that way I don't have to pack every time. I was like, I could at least leave like toiletries there so that it can feel in my head like that I'm not having to like pack and go away from home every time. But this just isn't working. Like, it's not, like when I'm with Tom, when we're together, all we want to do is talk about Sharespark TV. One. And two, we want to get to know each other. We want to hang out. And we have to do that. It's like, it's an investment. If we want to be practical about it, we're not, I just met him a month and a half ago. Okay. Like I realized that we still have to freaking have a friendship. Like we have to build that, you know? So there are times where, like, you know, he comes home from work and we just, like, on Monday, he had a long day and we watched like a bunch of YouTube videos together. Like he showed me YouTube videos, I showed him YouTube videos, and I could say like that was research because it was like a lot of it was like, look at this vlogger or look at this vlog, digital media, this is something we could talk about. Like it all, at the end of the day, what Tom and I are both passionate about, like outside of work, is work. It's like, luckily our passion is the same thing, you know? So even when we're just hanging out, we're still kind of doing research. But that was a whole evening where shit didn't get done, you know? Like, and like my biggest client, I'm about to finish this project this week. Tomorrow, tonight is when I'm going to finish it. And then what? And then what? Right? No idea. I don't have money, dude. Like, I don't have money. I'm wearing my glasses because I can't afford contacts. Like, that's how bad it is, you know? And I don't want to think like, I don't want to go back to thoughts that I've already like concluded, you know? Like, I'm not an idiot. Let's not go there. You know, I'm not dumb. It's not that I don't know what I'm doing. Like, let's not go there. Um, and I've been able to figure it out. But now that Tom is there, it makes things complicated because I see, I like the worst feeling for me is when I see potential and then people like nothing gets done with it. You know, it's like the like someone has potential, an idea has potential, and no one executes because it's hard or whatever. There's a reason why it doesn't get executed. And that's what I feel like I'm doing to Tom and Sharespark TV is like, he's all the pieces are there. He's so excited. He's willing to do anything. He does everything, like everything I've ever passed off to him. It's just like he's done in 5 minutes. So it's definitely not like he's not willing to help or anything. It's just like he's in a place where this is freedom for him. And he has like for him, Sharespark TV, this is, I guess, where the jealousy comes in. Like, I'm not jealous of him, but he's in such, he's like in a prime place to do Sharespark TV. You know, like he doesn't have to worry about money. If this doesn't work, it doesn't work, and it's okay. It's fine. It was still a fun side passion project. Not that it's not going to work. Like, I don't doubt that. But like, you know, even the things that are stressing him out, say like, you know, work. This is an outlet for him. Like this is what takes his mind off of it. And for me, I'm not there. Like I just don't see it the same way. I can't. Like how when like I can't even get fucking contacts, you know what I mean? Like, and now I'm spending all this money driving back and forth. I'm more than happy to. This is my life. I'm going all in. I want to, but also like I need to look at the bank and realize that, dude, you're like you can't do this anymore, man. It's just not gonna work. Straight up. And I don't like it sucks. I feel bad that I just feel bad for Tom. I feel like I'm letting him down. I know he would tell me, don't think that, you know, like it's fine, like everything's fine. But I just like I'm sitting here and I like I don't know what to do. There's just like so much that needs to get done. There's so much that needs to get done and I don't even know where to start. Like when is it all gonna get done? I can't even explain how much needs to get done. And what's annoying, no, it's not annoying. What's frustrating is a lot of what needs to get done isn't guaranteed money, dude. Like I have like okay, October 1st is right around the corner. I'm effed after. Like that's it. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do for November. No idea. So what am I gonna do? Like what am I doing here? Like it just I don't know. I freaking a I'm trying to figure see like I can't, man. Like I'm trying to figure out or like I can't end this stream with no plan. At the end of the stream, I will have a plan. Because I can't just like even if the plan is go get a job tomorrow, then that's the plan, you know, but I can't just like sign off and go cry, you know, like I can't. So physically, I didn't even think it was this bad, you know, like when I was driving back here today, I was like, okay, cool. Like I feel a feeling building up, but I don't know what it is. I can't figure it out. And then I think just like when I got home and passed out instead of doing work because I was just so exhausted from the drive, like I woke up, it was noon. There's half the day is gone, you know? And like physically, I could tell when I'm having major anxiety because I could feel it in my shoulders and my back. So that's been bugging me. I'm like, my eczema is like on freaking fire. Like I'm just, my legs, everything is just like scabbed because I can't stop scratching it. Like I need a routine. I need it like a, you know, wake up at this time, drive to Indio on Monday, do this, 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 prepare for Tuesday, do this, this, this. Wednesday comes, Heather's happy hour, like Thursday done, like da da da, like just have it all and then just go through it, you know. But like right now, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. And like I'm like, okay, I need to go to the gym. My gym is a private gym here in Long Beach. So do I cancel that and get a gym in Indio since I'm there 4 nights of the week? Like, I don't know what to do, man. Like if like physically, like not only emotionally but physically, I feel gross. You know, I've eaten McDonald's like pretty much every drive because I had to grab breakfast, you know, and it's cheap and fast. So it's like I'm eating freaking sausage McMuffins, and it's like so bad and not exercising. Like this is just bad. This is bad. So I figure out what to do here. Okay. This is like the worst stream ever. I'm sorry for you guys that are like, I don't even know what you're thinking. I don't know what to tell Tom. What should I tell him? Should I tell him? Like, what am I even telling him? I don't know what to tell him. I don't know what to do, dude. Like, I don't even know what to do. I'm like done. I'm like, and you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Tomorrow's Thursday. So I gotta go back to Indio and do another episode of Sharespark TV, which I'm super excited about, but that is like what? Like 3, 4, 5 hours, 6 hours of just Sharespark TV, which doesn't bring me any money. There's just like so many options that I could go down, and like so many. I don't know, man. I just want to cry, but I don't want to cry on the stream. I'm sorry, this is a lot of silence. This sucks. I don't know what to do. I can't even think of a plan. I don't know what to do. There's not enough time, man. And like, I think normally, if Tom were not involved and it was just me, then I wouldn't feel as guilty. Because I could always just tell myself, like, if I have to miss a Sharespark TV episode, then I miss a Sharespark TV episode. If I miss Heather's Happy Hour, I miss Heather's Happy Hour. If I don't upload a vlog, the world doesn't end. I will figure it out. But now I can't. You know, like now someone else's hopes and dreams and time and energy and effort and creativity and everything is now invested in this, which means, you know, double the opportunity and potential and all of those things. Like Tom and I are going to be able to do things that I could never just do alone. I know that. But I don't know, man. Like, I'm just not in the position. I don't know what to do. Freaking A, dude. Like, I don't know. Like, if I were. Like, I don't know what to do. Okay. Like, I want to do everything. That's my problem, right? This is my ADHD. It's like, I want to be able to do all of it. In a perfect world, I would do everything. I would have time for clients. I would have time for personal body maintenance. I would have, time for Sharespark TV, and I would have time to vlog, and I would have time for Patreon and all of these things. And that's what I've been doing, is like I just kind of push the balls forward. And, once I'm done pushing this, I go back and I try to push this, and then I try to go back here and I try to push this. And like that whole thing is not sustainable, and I kind of felt it. Like even before I met Tom, like I'm starting to get to a point where I'm just like, I'm tired, like I love what I'm doing. I would never stop doing it, but I hate feeling so anxious about money, man. Like it just effing sucks. It sucks. And like I don't know. Like there were so many times this summer, okay? And if any of you guys watch this, please don't take offense. I very happily paid for things, okay? But there were a lot of times this summer where my friends needed me. They needed to chat with me. They wanted to confide in me about something that was troubling with them. And I told myself, like, last year, I holed myself up in my apartment and I just told everybody, look, I got to do what I got to do. And if you want to support me, the best way you can do that is to just let me do my thing, and it sucked. It sucked because it's like I just stopped getting invites to things because everyone knew I would say no, and but that's fun. This year, I wanted to tell everyone that I would still be there for them. I want to know what's going on in their lives, and I want to be someone that they can come to. So whenever those times happened that they wanted to go grab drinks, like we'd get to the bar and I'd buy the drinks. Like I can't be like, yeah, you want to confide in me and you pay for the drinks, like, and like every time I swipe the card, I'm just like, whiskey or contacts, Well, I guess I'm not getting contact lenses this month. And that sucks. Like I shouldn't be in this position. It's not good for me as an individual and a person. It's not good for Sharespark, which is the business that I'm trying to build. And I know the first step to that, Sharespark was never meant to just be me. Okay. It was always supposed to be other people. And that's what Tom is. Like, Tom is the first other person. And I want to keep building it. But like, how can I be a leader if I can't take care of myself right now? Like, I don't mind making that sacrifice. One of my most recent posts on here was like, oh yeah, I only made $15,000 this year. Like, yeah, that sucks. That's like freaking, I don't even know if that's like poverty, it's like below poverty. But I take it with a sense of pride because that shows me like how much I have changed and how much I've sacrificed and like how much I have changed my life inside and out, fundamentally, like everything about how I even, you know, have fun. I had to completely change how I have fun and spend my time because it all had to be free stuff, and that's fine. Like, I'm proud that I've been able to figure it out this far. But now that there's potential for other people to get involved, I feel bad because it's going to be me who's going to hold this freaking ish back. And like, how, like, I can't blame myself. I can't blame myself for like passing out this morning because I was so tired from the drive. Like, but now what, right? Like, I didn't get client stuff done. So now I got to do it tonight. When am I going to do Sharespark stuff? When am I going to vlog? I don't know. It's like, there's just not enough time. I don't know. Like, do I cut something out? Do I try like putting more effort into something else? Like, you know, um, sorry, I'm gonna chime in here because Ari, I see you commenting. So Ari, you're commenting in the Patreon, and I just want to tell you this, okay? Like, to me, there is no number one fan. Let's put that out there first. And don't take offense to this, okay? Because I don't want you to be, you've already been offended by some of the things I've said. So I'm going to preface this by saying don't take offense to this. But my number one fan is me and will always be me. And I don't need any other numbers after that, okay? You're either a fan or you're not. And that's it, okay? I appreciate the support, but like, no fan gets more weight than the other, okay? So that's number one. And number two, you're offering to buy my contacts, which is so generous of you, and I'm thankful for you even offering that because it shows like how much you believe in me, which is great. And like, that means a lot to me. But also, like, that is not the issue. The issue is that I do not have a steady source of income coming in where I don't have to worry about whether to buy contacts or not. Because if you buy contacts for me today, who the hell is going to buy it for me next month? Like that is not the issue. It's just like, that's just a practical example I'm coming up with. the overall issue is like, I don't have enough money in general, you know, and like that's not something any one person is going to solve except for me. So I appreciate it, but like, no. um, uh, there's just, I don't know, man. Like, see, this is the thing with ADHD. It's like, I feel like if I didn't have ADHD, I could do it all because then, like, part of having ADHD is that I do not have a real concept, I don't think, of time or money. I never have since I was born, okay? Like, never. Um, and because of that, it's like I don't, it's hard for me to prioritize. It's hard for me to figure out what opportunity to pursue. It's hard for me to figure out how I should spend my time. The two things I always tell myself is one, just don't spend money, and that's worked for me this whole time. And two, do everything, which has worked for me thus far. But again, like I'm not like it's working, right? Like, look, my channel is like what 4,300 subscribers. I've gotten a bunch of views. I have people on Patreon, like you guys watching. That stands for something, you know. It's only a few people and it's only a few dollars, but it's proof of concept. Like if like you've proven that this can work, so all I have to do is dedicate more time and invest more of myself into this, right? Or into my vlog or into Sharespark or whatever. Like everything works. And I'm trying to like also tell myself like, you know, you're lucky. Like I'm lucky that I have something that is working, you know, it's not like a business idea that's like no one's interested in, you know, or it's like a vlog that no one's interested in. People are interested in it. It's just it's about getting the word out there, and that's what I do. I'm a marketer. But I just don't have time to do it. Like I don't know, man. Like I don't like okay. For example, okay, let me tell you like some practical stuff, okay? So we have 3 episodes of Sharespark TV. Actually, let's not even bring in Sharespark TV. Let me tell you besides Sharespark TV what's on my plate right now, okay? So I have client stuff that needs to get done, and unfortunately or fortunately, whatever. My clients like there are some that like especially in this past month, 2 of my clients had huge events, like their biggest events of the year last month. So that means like I had to put in more time. And there are months where there are no events. So then I put in less time. But because of the timing of it all, it just all happened at the same time. So that happened. Then I have other clients that are just project based and their ish was due like, you know, now. Like I'm about to finish this tonight. But like in order for it all to be done, it's like I had to do all of this stuff in the past week or the past couple weeks. So there's that, right? And really, realistically, like that should be 20 hours of my week to make that money, you know? Now there's 20 hours left in a typical full-time like work week, right? So let's talk about my vlog. Like, you know, to edit a video and like from pre, post, recording, and upload is at least 5 hours for video. Okay, so there's that. Then let's talk about Sharespark, like just the driving to even get there, all the time I'm trying to put in to like make stuff easier so we don't have to figure something out every time. Like, it was like we had to change things like, come up with a mission statement, um, you know, take photos for our profile, make the logo, and this is all stuff that Tom did, but it's like I have to think of it and then tell Tom to do it. You know what I mean? Like just the strategy and like the planning behind it all takes time. It's like I can't make these things go faster. I have to sit here and think about it. And that takes time. And that's the time. The thinking part is the stuff that I don't put enough time into budgeting for. Like I don't. And then like with every episode, it's like, okay, I need to download every episode and rewatch the whole thing. So that's another hour. Then I need to like write down the times where we switch subjects so that I can take those into clips and make them into clips. And then I can, when I upload the streams, like the replays to YouTube, I can tell people like, oh, this is, at 10 minutes we talk about this, at 20 minutes we talk about this. Like I can't do that without the time marks. And then for me to make clips is basically just editing a vlog. So it's like I gotta make like 3 to 5 clips per stream, edit all of those clips. Then I'm like, okay, is it 1 minute so I can put it on Instagram, or is it 3 minutes if I want to put it on LinkedIn or Facebook? Okay, now I got to come up with thumbnails. I need to come up with titles and descriptions and tags. Then I got to add captions. Then I got to think about what the title is at the top. Then upload the freaking replay. And then on top of that, we want to turn it into a podcast. So I got to download that, figure that out, and promote the next episode. And like just be active on every social media account. And like that's not even factoring like, making sure my brand is still also like being promoted on top of that. Like it's just a lot. Anyway, I just feel like I'm complaining. Sorry. I think this is my problem. Like this is my strength is also my weakness, is that like I see potential in everything. So that's why I want to do everything. Like I don't want to drop the ball on anything. But now what's happened is that like I can't get myself to execute. I can't. I'm tired. I feel like shit. I can't even figure out what to do. Like it just all needs to get done that I can't even figure out like what is step 1, man. And it like yesterday, now this is like, see, this is why this is Patreon only, because I'm about to get real freaking personal here. Okay, so I am prescribed Adderall by my psychiatrist for my ADHD. And I think what like kicked up my anxiety yesterday, was it yesterday? Like, I don't even know. Anyway, I don't know. It must have been yesterday. Was I took a full pill of Adderall, which I usually don't do. I have the prescription too, but I'd like to not take any medication at the end of the day. So I take it like as needed. And my doctor and we talked about that. Usually what I've been doing is like half a pill in the morning and half in the afternoon. But like it's just been so hard lately that I was like, okay, we're taking full and we're gonna freaking move mountains, okay? But even taking the full, like I didn't feel a change, and that scared me because it's like usually I can take an Adderall and focus, but this time it's like not that I couldn't focus. I was focused, but my mind was blank. Like I was ready, but I'm so overwhelmed that medication isn't going to solve that problem. Like I need to figure that out. I don't know, man. Ari, I'm just peeking into the comments here and I'm seeing that you said you care for me as a person, not just that you believe in me and you are willing to buy my contacts every month until you're back in your feet. Like, no. Like that's not the point, like that's not the issue. And like, yeah, no, like I appreciate it, but no, like that's not entrepreneurship, like my entrepreneurial journey is me making my own money. That's not, I mean, that's pride that I can never put aside. I can never do that. Like it's one thing if you are supporting me on Patreon as a patron because you were a fan, that's different. But like I'm not about to do handouts, like I can't, I can't do that. I just have too much pride, man. Yeah. Okay, so here's my plan. All right, I gotta start putting together a freaking plan. Otherwise, I'm just gonna complain. So here's the plan. I gotta take care of client stuff. Okay, so it's gonna take all night, and I'm gonna do zero Sharespark stuff. But it is what it is. So I gotta do the client stuff. That's first thing. Okay. Second thing, I think what I need to do is have a conversation with Tom and tell him like I don't think I can promote for tomorrow. Because the thing is like as soon as I start promoting, I got to keep doing it. It's like you can't drop the ball on that because now it's like you set the precedent moving forward. And that's why I've held back because it's like I'm not, like I held back because I need to see whether this would work or not. It will. We've proven that. But now it's like, am I ready? Do I have enough time to be able to do what I have to do in order to maintain the momentum, you know? And there's like no going back from that. So like that is going to completely change my routine. What routine? It's just going to change like that's going to be the routine. But think I'm I don't think I'm ready to figure. I don't know. So I need to talk to Tom. And then like yeah, see like in here this is like way TMI, which is why this is only Patreon only. But there's like Tom and I have been so open with each other, which is great. Like it's great that we can be that for each other and just completely like, tell each other absolutely anything. But it sucks that like he can feel like he can come to me with his like deepest, darkest, troubling stuff, and I'm there for him, but I don't like tell him about my stuff because it involves him, and that sucks. It's like if I had a full-time job and I wanted to vent about that, then that's great. Like I would totally do that. But my thing that's causing me anxiety is like has to do with him. And like I don't want him to feel anything because of how I feel about it. I don't know if that makes sense. So it's like, even if I were to call him right now, I don't even know what I would say. I don't even know. I don't know. What should I do? Should I just go? If I wasn't down to the wire, if I had one more month, like if I had another month of like cash. See, because like, okay, like worst comes to worst, I could do Postmates. But to do Postmates, it's like, it comes down to like $9 an hour, if that. So that it's like I would have to spend like 10 hours on the road just to make $90. That's 10 hours that I'm not doing anything else to make $90. Like that's just so impractical. I can't. Like I can't do that. Like before I could, but now I just can't do that. Like it's not a effective use of my time. I'd rather put 10 hours into Sharespark TV, because even though Sharespark TV isn't guaranteed money, it's like the potential for like bigger checks is so much higher. It's like it's not capped off like Postmates is. So there you go. Oh man, man, oh man. And like I don't want to get another client, because at the end of the day, like I want Sharespark to be it. So what can I do? I can make more vlogs. I can make more vlogs. Like that would be a great way, right? Because say I did that, right? If I put more time and effort into HeatherJustCreate, build up my Patreon, like get the Patreon to even like $500 a month, that'd be good. Like there you go. Like that would be awesome. And I have freaking what, 4,000 subscribers. 500 people gave $1. I'd be done. I could be set. And I feel like I could do that. It's like I need to like start talking about it. I need to crunch out content regularly. I need to be good to you guys and give you the exclusive Patreon content that I keep talking about. It's like that's a whole nother routine that I need to establish with myself. They're just, see, this is ADHD right here. This is ADHD. This is when, like, these are the days where I wish I was an employee and someone would just tell me what to do. And I don't have to think about anything. I just do it. Like, you tell me what I need to spend. Like, you want me to do this or do you want me to do that? Not like everything needs to get done. And it's like, oh man. Because then, like, if I were to put more time into HeatherJustCreate, I can get more money off of YouTube ads and Google, which is bringing in like $150 right now. So if I put more into that, then that'd be more. I could sell more stuff off of Amazon. That's more stuff, like heck, I can go back to Iceland vlogs and like edit those, which I never got around to, because like my Iceland videos are my most popular videos, and that gives me money on Amazon, and that gives me more money on YouTube ads. Like I could do that. Like, but even just like sitting here thinking about like, should I do this or that? It's like, in an ideal world, I do it all. Like it all gets done. I don't know. Anyway, I should probably go, because this stream is like so long already, and I'm wasting time because I'm not working on client stuff. Ignis is going to be here to move a couch. And that's going to take friggin', I don't even know. And I should probably call Tom. So anyway, I thought I was going to have a plan. It's just a funky time right now. This that you're seeing, where I just sit here in silence, is like, that's what most of this is. Most of it is like, I just have to sit here and think, and then that'll lead me to another thought, which will lead me to another thought, which will lead me to having a progress party, you know? But it really is just a lot of sitting here in my room by myself. Like I don't know. Okay, I better go because like I said, I'm just wasting time at this point. Um uh I feel like there's I need to say something else. What am I trying to say? You know, I don't think it's gonna come to me. Yeah, it's not gonna come to me. Sorry. I Oh, I see chat. Samantha, I think talking to Tom is a great idea. It'll be tough, but hey, he might be able to help you figure things out. I hope the best for you, Heather. Keep your head up. Thanks, Samantha. I appreciate it. Ugh. Yeah, I should talk to him. I need to talk to him. I'm not being fair. Like, it's not fair that he's putting in all of himself and I'm not, even though I am. You know, I'm going over there. Like, I'm definitely putting in all of myself, but knowing that I can put in more, but I can't, is what I need to explain to him. All right, guys. Anyway, sorry for this. I have to end by saying thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the support, and thank you for supporting me on Patreon. It really means a lot. This is why I restructured my Patreon, is because I want, like, there are just times where I wanted, at the end of the day, I don't want to depend on anybody. Tom, friends, nobody. I don't want to depend on anyone. It's safer that way. There's less disappointment that way, and the only person I have to blame is myself. That's why I want it to just be me. But I'm also human, and I want to record the journey, and I need to vent, and I feel like Patreon is like the perfect answer to that, because like I could now have these conversations with you. You know, it's like not everyone needs to know about everything that I'm thinking about, but if you are here, then, and you want, you know, it's like you're a fan of me, so I'm trying to understand that. So anyway, like, I appreciate it. It means a lot. If you have any ideas, I'm open to them. So if you're watching the replay, feel free to leave a comment, shoot me a message. I will say I'm not going to give up. Like, the giving up is not, I crossed that bridge a long time ago. You know, like there's no giving up. I can't. I put in way too much into this, and there's nothing else I'd rather be doing. But that's not to say that I'm not open to certain things that are going to bring in money. So, you know, including like getting a job, which would really effing suck because that would take up so much time. And then that's like another gear that I would have to switch between. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, but I have to start like facing freaking reality here. So anyway, I better go. Thanks so much again. And sorry this wasn't a happy Heather's happy hour, but hopefully I'll have good news to report soon. So I will catch you guys later. Bye.